Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a sausage and sweet potato sheet pan dinner. And I have to I'm in a hurry, so I need to hurry. You're going to prep all your vegetables. I'll get to that in a second, but let's first get our oil mixture set up and ready. You're going to need 6 tablespoons of oil, preferably olive oil, but any oil will work. You're going to need a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to do heaping. Half a teaspoon of cumin. Half a teaspoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon chili powder. And then we're going to do our salt, which is 3/4 of a teaspoon. And our pepper, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay? All right, let me move all these because they're in the way. All right. All right. Mix all this together. Now, you're going to use half of this for your sweet potatoes, which we're going to put in first into the oven and let them cook a good 15 minutes. And then we're going to add the rest of the vegetables. Then we're going to combine everything. So hang on just 1 second. Okay, y'all. So I've got my oven preheating to 425. I've got my sweet potatoes diced, peeled and diced, set off to the side. I had to stick them in water because they were trying to turn color. And my sheet pan here, full lined with a little bit of spray. So I'm going to go ahead. I hope all of these are drained. I'm going to put my sweet potatoes down. These are 3 medium-sized sweet potatoes, peeled and cubed. They don't have to be small diced. Just about 2 inches or so. That one's kind of big. Let me cut that one down. Anyway, I don't want them too large because they won't cook right or fast enough. All right, so about 2.5 tablespoons, and the rest I'm reserving. So what you're going to do is you're just going to mix all this up together. No, I always worry that it's just not enough oil. But we'll have the rest of the vegetables in here too, and that'll help a little bit. Okay, so we're going to set this in the oven for about 15 minutes. We're going to bring it back out. We're going to add everything else to it. So that means the sweet potatoes will be going back in the oven. They're just getting a 15-minute head start. So I'll bring you back here as soon as these come out, and we'll talk about the rest of the stuff that has to go on the sheet. Okay, y'all, so the next portion I'm just going to put in this big bowl because I think it would be a lot easier than trying to mix everything up on the cookie sheet. So you're going to need a pound, 14 ounces to 16 ounces of smoked sausage or kielbasa, either one. 1 broccoli crown, and you're supposed to put 1 red onion in chunks in here, but I only did half. So I gave myself a little bit more broccoli because of that. All right, and then we're going to take the spices and oil. We're going to drizzle over. I'm going to grab a cooking spoon. See, to me, it's just not enough oil. It's just not enough, so I'm going to drizzle just a tad more. Tablespoon or so. Not going to go crazy. And I'm just going to let this sit a minute. Let it sit for a few minutes and wait for your sweet potatoes to get done. That way this portion's already finished. So I'm not going to show you that part. 15 minutes with the sweet potatoes. Bring them out. Add this to the sheet pan. Do not remove anything. So keep the sweet potatoes on. Add this to the sheet pan. This is already mixed in the oil mixture, so we don't have to stir anything. We're just going to put it on the sheet pan so it can finish cooking. So it can cook and then the sweet potatoes can finish cooking. Okay, I'll see you back here when the whole thing's finished. Okay, y'all, this is the finished product. I forgot to tell you that you only need to cook it about 15 minutes more after the initial 15 minutes of the sweet potatoes. This tastes fantastic. I love sweet potatoes. I would take them any day over a regular potato, and it's just the right sweetness, even though it's more of a savory meal. It tastes really great, really good, and the minimal ingredients really set everything off. It's really easy, and it's a great mix of vegetables and meat and everything. A lot different than your typical sheet pan meal. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a really quick recipe. It's called baked spaghetti, and it's basically spaghetti that's baked with a little bit of cheese on it, with a little bit of extra. Went ahead and browned a pound of ground beef with an onion and got that done. I need to add a few teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I did that. You can do it while it's cooking, or you don't have to. It's fine. It's all going to end up same spot, same place. Okay, so I've already drained this meat. Put it back in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and add my sauces. You're going to add 24 ounces of your favorite spaghetti sauce. I'll try to get some of this out. Oops, let me put some water in. Put a little touch. That out. Alright. Now, stir this up. You're going to also need a can of basil, garlic, and oregano tomato sauce. It's a little, I think 8 ounces. Yeah, 8 ounce can. Hang on just a second, I'll show you. It's always helpful to see the label, so you can screenshot it or whatever. There you go. Okay, I'm going to add all that. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this warm up just a little bit. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. We're just going to let this warm up. I've already cooked my spaghetti. The recipe calls for 8 ounces of cooked spaghetti noodles. I've already cooked them, and I'm going to make more than 8 ounces, but not change anything else in the recipe. I did about 12 to 14 ounces, so not completely a pound. It's about 3/4 of a pound or so. And I've already got those boiled and drained. So the only thing left to do is mix the noodles with this meat sauce and then pour it into a baking dish, and then we'll top it with cheese, have it with some bread, and that's it. So I'll be back here in just a few when I transfer it. Okay, y'all. So this is warmed up a little bit. I didn't get it to bubbly or anything like that. It's just warming up. You're going to take your cooked pasta, in this case spaghetti, and I'm just going to mix it with the sauce. And there's really nothing else to it. You're just going to put it in a baking dish. And we're going to put some Italian cheese on it, and then that's it. Just a different way. My family loves my spaghetti. They don't like me messing with it, so they'll eat this, but they're not going to be too thrilled that I changed anything. But it'll be okay. All right. All right, let me move the camera, and then I'll show you the rest of it. Okay. So even though this is not completely combined, it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. Okay. So I sprayed the pan. It's a 9x13. I added a little bit more noodles than the recipe called for. Because it just wasn't going to be enough. And just going to use some Italian style cheese. 2 cups worth. This is 3, this whole package. So I can use almost all of it, or all of it if I wanted to. But that's all I'm going to do. And I think what I'm going to also do is cover this with foil, and that way it won't burn. And you can always do some things to add into this. I was supposed to put in mushrooms and I forgot. There you go. Forgetting again, y'all. So that would have been really yummy. But I'm going to take my foil and I'm going to spray it. Sit it over top of this. Stick it in a 350-degree oven. Just until it's melted. 30 minutes to warm it all the way through because it is just warmed. I want to get it hot. So let's just do 30 minutes. We're going to take this foil off at the last 10 minutes or so and let that finish melting, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. Took it out, added some garlic bread. My garlic bread's pretty simple. It's loaf of French bread from the bakery at the grocery store, and then I just slice each individual one. Here, I can kind of show you the pan with the garlic bread on it. It's pretty easy and simple. Just slice it, not all the way through, then tuck in butter, sprinkle with garlic salt, and that's it. So it's easy, simple, pretty quick. It's a little bit of a twist on just an old classic. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.